Happy Tuesday! I'm just having fun with these. These are the part of the birthday decorations that Natalie had up for me for my birthday in February. And I finally took down all the decorations except for these beautiful accordion folded flowers that are hanging from a few of the doorways and the windows because they're just so beautiful, and the flowers will be in the gardens soon enough. So for now, it's all about the pom-poms this morning. Sometimes we have to be our own cheerleaders, right? And I'm okay with that. So today's 10th super strength. I have to tell you about this community that I belong to, Strengths. I mean, doTERRA is my family. I've met some incredible, supportive, beautiful people through the doTERRA, not just people that I work with. Good morning, Jackie. But doTERRA has this beautiful culture where it doesn't matter what rank you are, where you are in the world, how long you've been in the business, any of those things. We all are there to support each other. And I'm just so blessed that I have discovered this in my Unleash Your Strengths community. I've been doing a lot of online stuff, and I love to teach. I need to teach, right? And as much as I prefer to be in person, a lot of it's happening online. And sometimes you get that Zoom fatigue, right? But Monday mornings at 11 o'clock, I cannot wait to turn on that Zoom. And we literally have like anywhere between 60 and 100 people showing up. And we just all put our faces up there, and it's just so beautiful. And we chat about what our plans. It's kind of a motivational Monday kind of thing. That's what we talked about yesterday. But I've met so many beautiful people there in that community. And it all started by me just doing this test to find out what my strengths are. And as I dive into my strengths, the more I learn about them, then it's like, oh my gosh, that explains so much about me, right? Remember when we had our, good morning, Susan. Remember when we had our colors done back in the 80s, I think it was, and you learned that, okay, so black looks really good on me, but you put peach or beige on me and like, I look horrible. And once you know a few more things about yourself, it's amazing, because it's not that I'm not beautiful. It's just that I don't look beautiful when I'm wearing peach or beige or yellow. So it's the same with my strengths. I could tell anybody watching this video how you are amazing, how your strengths are uniquely you. There's nobody else like you. And I'm really having a lot of fun going through some strengths tests with people that I know, and just pointing out to them, like, when you do this, you're a rock star. So I'm really just totally loving that community. I just needed to get that off my chest, because if you've noticed the excitement that I have the last week or two as I've been diving, like really getting to know these strengths, doing my homework. Coach Dan asked me to do all this. Today was all about Activator, and that is my number 10th strength. And action makes learning easy and relevant. So I'm a catalyst for other people by my doing things, and I'm if something gets brought up, it's like, okay, let's stop talking about it. Let's just do it. Can anybody relate to that? Like, that's who I am. And yes, sometimes it comes with, things happen. Sometimes I can rush into something, and if I'm not careful enough to make sure I've really gone into my intellection and thought about it properly, make sure I got enough information, I just need to back off a little bit, make sure I have but I don't need all the green lights. Like right now, I'm teaching lots of diamond classes for my doTERRA team, and that means I need to get lots of classes scheduled. I need to have people in these classes, but I had a first one yesterday, which was so much fun, and I'm going to be doing lots more, but I don't have all the hostesses and all the students yet, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to be scheduling a whole bunch of classes today. They're going to be in my website, juliebaumelsberger.com, and then it's just like that, the movie with Kevin Costner, he built that baseball diamond and then all the players came. So I'm going to be scheduling all these classes, and the activator in me says those people are going to get there. And that might be my belief. It might be my connectedness, that everything happens for a reason. There's a purpose for me doing all of this. All of those things are what are supporting how I'm feeling right now. Do you start to understand? I gather all the information. I learn more about it. I know that there's a purpose for me knowing all of this. I know that I've been in most people's shoes when it comes to the things that essential oils can help with, whether it's dealing with the stress and the craziness of today, whether it is helping somebody recover if they've had a traumatic injury to their body. I know the oils that can help because our daughter went through that. And empathy, and then intellection. So yes, and now I'm learning about my other powers. I'm going a little bit deeper from that. So yeah, it's just so much fun to discover how uniquely different I am. And again, every single person watching this video is incredible. And get your strengths test, and I will walk you through it and explain where your superpowers are and why you are so amazing. So yes, the learning process, this was a kind of something that I learned from doing my exercise this morning, is that the learning process means that you make mistakes. And what is that? Fools go where angels fear to tread, or something like that. There's a saying. Actually, it was a really great movie too, but I digress. Going forward without having absolutely everything in place is the way I need to roll. Being analytical and looking for obstacles and things, those are my basement strengths. So when I start doing that, I start shutting down all of the enthusiasm and the positivity. So I need to stay where I am now. So I'm going to go ahead and do all those things. Am I going to make mistakes? Probably. But a meditation a couple of days ago, good morning, Jenna. A meditation I did a few mornings ago taught me that when we make mistakes, it's because we followed our intuition, we followed our hearts, and it meant that we followed our desires, and it didn't work out that time. So you go back and you do plan B, or you do plan C, or you do plan D, and you keep going. You just keep going. And the activator in me really loves doing that. But when I mentioned it to Ralph that, you know, sometimes making mistakes is a good thing. And he pointed out and reminded me of all of the inventors, Einstein, Ford, Tesla, all of these people who are credited with all these inventions. They didn't do it the first time around. They didn't just sit down on their piece of paper and write out a formula and go, yeah, this is going to save the world. They tried and they tried and they tried and they tried. And they did it by doing things. They didn't just think about them. They did them. So this is what I'm learning about Activator. And this is why I love just going and doing things. I don't like to sit. Sometimes we come with ideas for the farm, or Ralph will come up with an idea and then he'll sit with it. And I'll go, are we going to, like Natalie and I just look at each other, like, are we going to do something about this or what? So it's just been really fun. It's just been so much fun. And yeah, it's going to be an incredible month. I'm getting all my classes lined up. I have another hostess who's going to be getting some of her friends in to do a class on little children and the essential oils that can help with that. As I said, I'm going to be doing all of these classes, and they're going to be on my website, juliebaumsberger.com. I've got so much freebies. doTERRA, when we do Diamond Club classes, doTERRA gives wonderful gifts for anybody who enrolls, but I also am just so grateful that people are happy to share the oils with other people, invite them to my class, send them my way, and I have lots of appreciation gifts for everybody to choose from. It's so much fun. My classes are like this. This is how I am in my classes. I don't sit down with my glasses on and read from notes. They're pretty lively classes. So, hey Susan, how are you? So yes, if you want to learn about oils, even if you need a refresher course, but ideally these classes are for people who have not started their essential oil journey yet. But if you think of somebody who, you're welcome to join me for these classes. And if you think of somebody who might benefit from the time that I do the class, there's usually 2 or 3 days that somebody can enroll from that class and get the benefit. So yeah, watch for my classes, juliebaumsberger.com. My activator is going to go to town today, and I'm going to schedule lots and lots of classes, make some phone calls. I have so much to look forward to. And spring's coming, right? And then I'm going to get my pom-poms out again. Where are they? Yes. For those who missed it from the beginning of my video, you can hear them now. That, whoa, go spring. All right. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's Tuesday. Get out there and do something.